Ways, let's get into it. So I have the bone to pick with some folks today. I got a bone to pick with mostly consumers, mostly people who consume, and by consumers I mean you, people listening this today, people that are paying attention and listening today, the consumers, the American people. Got a bone to pick, and not a lot of people know. Actually, before I get into that, episodes 24 and 25 have been completely taken down. Spotify took them down for copyright purposes. If you was listening to them and you liked them, I appreciate it. Um, and as I said, I don't care about copyright. I kind of figured they would take them down, but they ended up actually getting taken down. So obviously, they were taken down, and it is what it is. If you want to look at 24, 25, I can send them to you directly. But for now, they have been taken down, unfortunately. I guess having jam sessions. I should have said like you for old folks say on on Facebook, hey, I do not own the rights to this music, but I don't think that works anyway. But now, the bone to pick I have with all you consumers out there, all the people listening to music, buy clothes. Why do y'all never buy local? Why you never like support local artists? There's so many good local artists, local clothing brands that y'all don't support, and I want to know why. Because God knows you'll listen to and go to Morgan Wallen's concert. God knows you'll go to Taylor Swift's concert and pay $500+ to sit in the nosebleeds. God knows all that, but you won't help out a local artist. You won't listen to a local artist. You won't buy local clothes, local stores. What's up with that, man? What's going on with that? It's a very weird concept to me. Because on one hand, people complain about how people are getting richer and poor people are getting poorer. But on the other hand, you're a consumer who's buying all this shit. That don't make sense to me. That does not make sense to me. How you will go out and buy a ticket? I think one time, I think Wallen's pit tickets were like $1,500, and people were buying them. People were buying them, but you won't listen to a local man's mixtape. You won't buy local clothing. You go out and buy some Balenci's. You go out and buy some a Gucci bag, Louis bag. And let's be honest here, all the bags do the same thing. They carry your shit. That's it. They carry your shit, but you buy it, you enjoy it. But God forbid you won't go to Macy's. God forbid you won't go to TJ Maxx. God forbid you won't go to Ross. And God forbid you won't go to Kohl's, none of these stores. You won't go buy at a local clothing shop. You won't buy local clothes. But you'll definitely buy that Gucci bag, them True Religion jeans and Timberlands. This is a weird concept to me. That's why I love having people on this podcast who I know who are up and coming, because I know it's gonna help them way more than these big clothing brands, these big athletes, all this stuff. All this stuff, y'all. It's a weird concept, man. It really is. I saw some big clothing brand and about to look it up real quick. They just came out with piss stained jeans. See, there's too many ads on this. Get out my way. Accidents will happen and then they'll become fashionable. Jordan Luca, a British Italian menswear company, started some controversy with a pair of stained stonewashed jeans featuring a dark stain in the groin area. Pea stained denim makes its official debut at the Fall Winter 2023 collection in Milan Fashion Week. And they retail for $610, but they are completely sold out online. According to the brand itself, it saw a increase of 15% in sales, grossing $500,000. And you can recreate this simply by getting drunk and pissing yourself. But you fools will buy that shit for $610 when you can piss in that shit for free. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Piss stained jeans? Piss stained jeans. I remember when Balenciaga was coming out with poor man's shoes that were all tore up and tethered, and what the hell is wrong with y'all? I grew up on Heelys. You guys are buying piss stained jeans, bro. Piss stain. Say it one more time for the people in the back. Piss stained jeans. You're buying piss stained jeans. Piss stained jeans. What the hell is wrong with you people? Piss stained jeans, man. $610 for a piss stained jean. Man, I can make you those for free. I charge now. You know what? I'll charge you $5. I'll piss in my own jeans and send them to you. $5. I'm still make a profit too. That's wild. It's absolutely insane. That's crazy. But support your local. If you're willing to buy piss stained jeans for $610, but you won't go to your local store and buy some jeans for $30, then you got issues, bro. Don't come around me with no piss stained jeans. You will get asked to leave. If you come to a barbecue, you come to a little party or something, and you show up with some piss stained jeans and some Air Force Ones, you're getting asked to leave. What's next, man? They gonna have shit stained jeans? Shit stained? Y'all gonna walk around with some shit stained jeans and some Air Force Ones? The trends isn't crazy. The trends is crazy. You will never see me walking around with no piss stained jeans. Not no, but hell no will you see me walk around with some piss stained jeans, man. That's crazy. I remember when getting green, like getting grass stains on my jeans, my mom would tear my ass up for getting my good jeans messed up. You folks are buying piss stains. Piss stains jeans. What? What are we doing? What is going on? Man, I'm looking at these things and I'm like, you just look dirty if you come up and wearing these things. Whatever, man. I mean, whatever floats y'all's boat, but like, fashion has gotten to a point where it ain't even fashionable no more. Piss stained jeans are crazy as hell. But anyways, how y'all doing, man? What y'all up to? What's been going on in y'all's world? Aside from all the crazy things in the news, it's coming up on election time, so you know all these crazy commercials are back on, and you know everything is going on in the Middle East with Palestine and Israel. I'll go ahead and let you know I don't support either side. I support the side of peace and happiness. I choose the side of life and perseverance. I do not choose either side. Palestine, you have Hamas, and Hamas will, if you're American, you'll get murdered. If you're gay, you'll get murdered. Homosexual, you get murdered. If you're transgender, you'll get stoned, murdered, thrown off roofs. It's just in Israel, they're bombing and shooting places that are, you know, have civilians and are knowingly and willingly doing this. I don't support it. I don't condone it. And, you know, if I'm speaking out of turn or if I'm speaking anything that's not facts, which I think I am, then hit my line. But and if you don't like what I'm saying, that's cool. That's awesome. You can always come on the pod and debate with me. We can talk about it. But I don't support death. I don't support any type of murder. Peace and happiness, peace and love. Like Al Green said, love and happiness. That's all I'm here for. That's all I'm here for. I can think of 1,000 things since 2010, the protests, and this is not one of them for sure. Y'all took that vaccine, didn't you? No questions asked. I will not support any group killing somebody for no reason, and that's where I stand. Like I said, if you want to debate me, you want to talk to me, or if you just don't like what I'm saying, that's fine. But like I said, you clicked on my face, you clicked on my podcast to listen to what I gotta say, not the other way around. So if you don't like what I'm saying, man, it is what it is. I don't care. I don't care, man. I'm big advocate on free speech, and I'm gonna continue to use that until they take it away from me. And even then, I'll still use it because it's freedom of speech, man. I believe in utmost freedom of speech. I'm an advocate for it. For us to have freedom of speech, you give up your right not to be or to be offended. And if you are offended by me, very good. Very good. That means we disagree. So that means we're doing something right. Because if we all agree, then it's boring. It's very boring. I don't want to agree with everybody. If I walk into a room and everybody agrees, I know that's a big red flag. For me, at least. A lot of people like agreeing on everything, and that's just weird to me. I will, if I have to agree with you on everything for us to be friends, and we've never were friends in the first place. We weren't. This world's getting weird, man. The truth is a lie. The light is truth. We're getting more information than we need every day. Is the sky's falling? It's like we're living an episode of Chicken Little. You got people who are quote unquote influencers that don't influence a damn thing. I'm not sure what influencer is, but it's definitely not what I'm seeing. And I definitely don't understand. I never thought in the world I would see Mike Tyson and Jake Paul from Disney Channel boxing. It's a surprise to me. I'm gonna tune in just like the rest of y'all, but that's a little weird, bro. Mike Tyson's a living legend. A lot of people don't like the way he talks because the dude is he. Let's be honest, Mike Tyson has always been out there. I don't like to use the word crazy because crazy automatically dismisses people, but the dude's out there. He's always been out there, and people don't like the way he talks and the comments he makes. But think about the world he came from. He's been getting his head bashed in for 20, 30 years, and we expect this guy to be normal. No, bro, it's a brutal. That's brutal. Getting your head knocked in for fun and for money is that's a brutal sport. Same with people like Floyd Mayweather, Conor McGregor, Manny Pacquiao. I mean, you expect these folks to agree with everything you say and not say outlandish stuff. They've been getting their head bashed in for so long, so long. Same with people who are celebrities. Like I can't. A lot of you like when celebrities talk politics or about the economy or about global stuff, and it's just like, how can I listen to them? They're multimillionaires. How can I look at them for advice? How? Will Smith slapped Chris Rock. Y'all see what your boy Diddy's doing too. Look at your boy Diddy. Remember Puff, man? Y'all used to call that boy Puff Daddy. What happened? What happened? But now, He got his house raided. He beat on his girl. Funny thing is, whenever Chris Brown beat up Rihanna when he was 18, 17, 18 years old, y'all have been bashing that man for ever since. But I'm not hearing the same backlash on Puff. That man's in his 40s. So he's had a life to live. He's middle aged. But Chris Breezy, that man was drugged through the dirt, as he should. Y'all saw that girl's face? Y'all saw that girl's face, but now it's with Puff, it's like everybody's going silent. Weird. It's weird that we pay so much attention to it. Like, why do these people garner so much energy and attention from us? Is that not something you think about? Why do we care so much? Why do people excuse me? They make reality TV shows now, like the Kardashians. Why do y'all care so much about their life? Weird. We don't know those folks. Why are y'all so engulfed in this? It's weird days we're living in. I do believe we're living in the best times ever, but some of the stuff y'all do is weird. Like, why are the Kardashians so famous? Does anybody answer me that? I have an idea, but I'm not gonna say it. It's a weird concept to me. Me personally, I got too much going on in my actual life to worry about somebody else's. But we get so caught up in celebrities' lives, it's like it's almost an unhealthy obsession. Like, why are we so engulfed by it? What makes it so interesting? I don't know. Maybe it's all the plastic they have in their bodies. It's like looking at Barbie dolls. I don't know. It's a little weird to me, man. Please, somebody explain it to me, because it's like now, like everybody wants to be famous, and me personally, man, I don't care about being famous. Give me the money and a house in Key West, and I'll be good. I'll turn my phone off. Do not disturb, please. Leave me alone. I don't know. It's weird, and I can't really cast a stone when I live in a glass house, because I mean I'm the same. Like I'm kind of the same when it comes to music. I'm always tracking music and seeing what's going on. So I guess in a way, it's kind of the same. But I'm more looking for something. Well, I guess we're all looking for the same thing. Just something. Maybe we look at those and then make a connection. Like with music, for me, it gets me through my day. I don't know how some of y'all don't listen to music, but it is some of the whatever however it was made the first time. Whenever someone picked up something and started banging it, and it made a noise they liked, and they kept doing it, and then they added something else and something else. Like, a lot of y'all gonna be like look at me crazy, but some of the stuff Beethoven put out was hot. Not gonna lie to you. I used to fall asleep to that stuff. Beethoven, Mozart. That shit was fire, bro. It was kind of fire. And not from a fire sense of like what type of music we have now and how it's evolved, but like I think one of the Beethoven and Mozart. Let me look this up. One of them was blind or deaf, or maybe both. Let me see. Was Mozart blind? Composer William Mozart. Temporary blindness. So he was blind making music, bro. And this is the type of music he used to get down to. Let me see if I can find it. I just looked up Mozart. Listen, bro. I couldn't do that, bro. Let's see. What's this one? Bum 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 Bum, 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 bum. See, bro, I could never do that. I don't even know what that is. But bro is hot now. And Beethoven, he has some type of disability too, right? I could be wrong. Was he deaf? Oh, he was deaf. How was bro deaf and making music? That's hard. Let's see. See what his sound like. You playing with me? That shit was hard. I couldn't do it. I think we look at it because it's not in our time. It's not something we. I guess it's not something we can dance to no more. But it was hard, bro. Not gonna lie. I mean, I could listen to that on the way to work. That's all. I mean, it was different. I guess I could imagine them chilling in the car or not chilling, chilling somewhere in their house. They're like, "Oh man, Mozart just dropped. Man, play that right now." They drop and they listen to, it, be like, "Ooh, ooh." I can only imagine that, man. Man, Beethoven was deaf. That's crazy. That's good music, man. I don't care what none of y'all say. And y'all need to go back to the older music. Back to the older music. Because the old music is so good, man. Luther Vandross, Keith Sweat, Genuine. I already said Luther Vandross, Al Green, Elvis, Michael Jackson, Prince. Uh, what's homie's name from Queen? Freddie Mercury, Whitney Houston, and I'm probably missing some. Every time I miss an artist that my mom likes, she always tells me, "Why ain't you mention this person? Why ain't you?" Because, Mama, there's too many. There's too many. I can't remember all of them. Backstreet was a good one. Man, I love music, and that's why I'm mad at Spotify for taking my stuff down. How you gonna take my stuff down, Spotify? It is what it is, though. But yeah, we live in a weird time, man. Very weird time. I don't even know how to describe it. Really, it is one of the best times ever. We live in the best time ever. We do. Just very weird how everything contrasts. And by the way, I was watching SNL the other night. It had Sabrina Carpenter and Jake Gyllenhaal. And I'll be honest with you, bro, that shit is not funny at all. Not even a little bit. Not even the tiniest bit is it funny. Not tried. I tried to find some humor. When's the last time SNL was funny? That was my first time watching it in a while because they just be it's not funny. And I can't remember the last like movie I watched that was like a newer movie that was funny either. Think about it right now. What's the last movie you watched that was actually funny? And I'm not talking about corny. I'm not talking about like politically aimed at certain something. I'm talking about something that was actually funny. And what is funny nowadays? I grew up on Happy Gilmore, Dave Chappelle, Martin Lawrence. Um, what's homie's name? Rest in peace. Bernie Mac, Chris Rock. What's Cat Williams, Kevin Hart. Shoot, man, and it's like nobody's funny nowadays. I mean, I watched the Tom Brady roast and Tony. Shoot, what's the dude's last name? He was funny. He made everybody. He put the people to bed, bro. He put up numbers. He did Mike Jordan in Game 6 numbers, and it was hilarious. But it's like we don't have any comedy nowadays. Or maybe it's ruined. Maybe the woke culture killed it. I did watch Ricky Stenicki recently with John Cena, Zach Efron, and two other guys that don't remember their name, but that was actually pretty funny. I think John Cena did a good job. It's weird seeing John Cena in movies because I just remember him from WWE. Same with The Rock. I can't like decipher. I just only see him as WWE folks. And if you didn't grow up on WWE and you didn't look at people like Randy Savage and Ric Flair, Hulk Hogan, Jeff Hardy, Matt Hardy, I mean that was life, bro. That was my childhood. Who else? Randy Orton. I already said The Rock, The Undertaker, Kane. I'm showing my nerdiness for WWE, but that was my childhood. I remember doing tricks on my brother until he cried. I remember he would always get soft on me, and then I'd be trying to do RKO on him or the cold stores on him, and then he gets soft and I get in trouble for hurting him or something. But you know that was dope, man. I miss those times. I miss being at my cousin's house. We had action figures of like Hulk Hogan, The Rock, Jeff Hardy. I remember collecting all those. We had a little ring, a little toy ring we used to play with. Man, childhood, that thing, it went by fast, man. Too fast. I didn't know what it was until it was gone. That's the crazy thing. That's how it is all the time, I guess, though. I loved it, man. It was dope. Life as a kid, not having any worries, eating ice cream, Cheetos all day, especially during the summertime. Now, school wasn't never for me. School wasn't never for me. When I was in school, I just saw it more of a social aspect. I did get good grades, but that's because truly I think I am a smart individual. I just don't think school was for me. And I think I grew into the life I am in now. I don't think I always was a social person or someone who wanted to talk or someone who was good at talking. But as I grew up, middle school, high school, I knew, excuse me, I knew I was good at talking. I was able to hold people's ears for longer than I deserved, for sure. And I knew how to talk. So I think that's why I'm in the life I'm in now in car sales. Solely because of the fact I grew into it. I'm not gonna lie, I was a shy kid. That's my mama. I remember going to VBS, and I would never want to sing. And VBS was Vacation Bible School. And I remember going to that thing, and I hated being on stage, bro. I didn't want anybody's attention. I didn't want to be there. I didn't want to talk. I damn sure didn't want to sing. It's completely different now. Completely different. I can talk your ear off like I do on this podcast all the time for 30 minutes to an hour and just have fun with it. I enjoy it now. But back then I wasn't always like that. And it's funny how that works. It's funny how we can change completely as a person just over a decade. You ask anybody, I absolutely, did not like talking, didn't like being around people, didn't like being in crowds. I still don't like being in crowds. I think that's where a lot of my anxiety stems from. I hate crowds. That's why if I ever get rich enough, I want to take my kids to Disneyland, Disney World, whatever it's called. I'll just buy the place out for a couple hours. I can't do the crowds, bro. Speaking of that, I'm gonna hurt a lot of feelings with this one. Let me take a big sip. Speaking of that, adults that take trips to Disneyland without any kids, by themselves, grown adults over 21, middle aged folks who go to Disneyland, as adults, by themselves, as adults, are weird folks. Sorry, it's weird. Disney World, Disneyland, whatever the hell. I don't know the difference. I don't know the difference. But those of you that do that at the age of 40 plus, shoot, 30 plus, go with by yourself to Disneyland as an adult over 30 to Disneyland as an adult over 30. That's weird. Disneyland, Disney World is made for kids. So if you go to Disneyland as an adult by yourself to Disneyland as an adult over 30 years of age without any kids, without any friends, without any cousins, without any nephews, without any nieces, you're a little weird, bro. You're a little sus. And that's just my opinion, but that's a little weird, bro. This is made for kids. What do you do to Disney World, Disneyland, whatever it's called, as an adult? I know they got at Universal, they got like the different countries you can go drink at, but by yourself as a 30-year-old without no kids, by yourself? I don't know, bro. That's a little weird to me. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I've been a couple times. I wasn't blown away by it, but I mean, if you enjoy it, then hey, no knocking at you. But at the same time, dog, as an adult, as an adult, over 30 years of age, as an adult, with no kids, by yourself, it's a little weird to me. That's all I can say. I don't know. It's just weird to me. I don't know why y'all do it. It's just I don't know. It's for kids, bro. For kids, and I've seen people go on honeymoons to Disney World. I don't know Disney World, Disneyland. I don't know whatever it's called. It's weird. What are you doing? What is your purpose there? Are you gonna ride on the little teacups by yourself? I don't know. Why don't you just go to what's that place? Is it Atlanta or Columbia? Six Flags maybe or Carowinds. Why don't you go there? Ride some roller coasters. Why are we? You want to go see Daffy Duck and Mickey Mouse? That's your that's your thing. I don't know. There's got to be some psychological issues that come along with that. That's all I gotta say. There's no way someone who's grown wants to go to Disney World by themselves and actually have fun. I certainly don't believe it. Certainly don't understand it. But then again, that's not my forte, so I can't hate on you. I just would like an explanation. I guess is what I'm asking for. I mean, at a point like growing up, right? You no longer trick or treated after a while. After a while, you didn't believe in the Easter Bunny, didn't believe in Santa, but yet you going and taking pictures with Minnie and Mickey Mouse and Daffy the Duck, and what's the other dude's name? Uh, Goofy the dog. You go in there as a grown adult, bro. You could go to Turks and Caicos, to Vegas. Vegas is the grown person's Disneyland. You know what I mean? Like I just never got the concept behind it, and I mean, I'm not a big person for big places like that. I guess I'm more of a lay out and go to the beach, have a couple drinks, get a little sun kissed. I've never been one to go to a place like Disney World and just, what's up, Daffy? What's up, Mickey? Minnie Mouse? What's going on, Minnie? The fuck kind of name is Minnie anyway? What the fuck does that mean? Yeah, I liked Minnie and Mickey Mouse when I was 5. Daffy Duck was cool when I was 5. Shoot, the Goofy movie was popping when I was 5. But I'm 23 now, and it's just like I don't see any positives from that. Unless Minnie and Mickey Mouse are rolling some dice with me at the casino, and we making a couple mil over there, I don't see a positive effect of Minnie and Mickey Mouse hanging out with me. I mean, I've seen the commercials, I've seen the Super Bowls where I'm going to Disney World. That boy is not going to Disney World. He's not. He said it for the moolah. I don't know, bro. I mean, somebody needs to explain that to me. Why are grown folks going to Disneyland, Disney World? What's up, Minnie? I don't know, bro. I don't know. Unless Minnie's smoking a cigarette with me, I don't know much. I don't. That don't vibe with me. But shoot, to each his own, dog. That's all I can say. To each his own. To each its own. I don't know, bro. Y'all got your own ways of doing things. Maybe you dealing with some child trauma. You never got to go to Disney World as a kid, so you're making it up as a grown adult. Maybe that's the reason. I don't know. A lot of people gonna hear this be very upset with me, and that's fine. I don't really care. I'm just trying to get to the I'm trying to get to the point of problem here. And I don't know where it is. I mean, it is what it is. I mean, if you like Disney World and that's your thing, I mean, sure, go to Disney World. It just doesn't seem like a place I would vacation to. Now, if I had a kid, and it's a birthday, it's Christmas, or summer, yeah, let's go to Disney World, bro. Take little Junior to the Disney World. Take him down to Florida. I think that's where Disney World is, right? Am I mistaken? Or is that Disneyland? I don't know. Let me look it up. Disney World. Uh, theme park. Oh, Florida. Orlando. Okay. So I've been saying it somewhat, right? So Disney World. Yeah, I don't know. I don't get it. It's not for me. I'm not big on roller coasters either because I hate long lines, and I'm not paying for some express pass just to get to the top of the line. Like I said, I go to a beach somewhere, have me a drink with an umbrella in it, a little mixed drink. You know what I mean? Little Tito's, little Tito's, little mango juice mixed together with an umbrella in it. Sit on the beach and just watch the waves crash down. Go on a boat somewhere. I guess that's my feeling. I'm just not. I'm not one to go to Disney World and be like, "Yay, I'm in Disney World." Not really for me. But I get it, bro. I'd rather fly out to Key West, dog. Let's go to Key West, bro. Let's take a road trip, dog. Let's go to Vegas, man. I don't know. Y'all gotta explain it to me. Leave a comment or something. If I'm crazy, then I guess we all crazy. I don't know. I guess we all crazy. I don't know. But I come from a family with 11. I have 11 siblings. So I mean, we didn't go to Disney World. I'm sure that would have been like a mortgage just to go to Disney World with that many kids. But I mean, I've never been one to be like, oh yeah, let's go to Disney World. Even when I was a kid, all I wanted was a Build a Bear, and I got one of them. So I didn't really need Disney World. I guess the Build a Bear was Disney World for me. I don't know. It's just a weird concept. I don't know. People like different things. People, to each his own. I guess is what I'm saying. I never been one for the Disney's. I liked it growing up, but I was also like 5 to 10 years old. Wasn't no grown adult going to Disney World. I don't know, bro. Y'all might think I'm hating, but I'm really just talking out loud. This is what this podcast is about. This is what it do. This is what it does. If you don't like it, get a buzz. That's all I can say. That's all I can say. Like I said, if I offended you, good, because that means you actually listening and paying attention to what I'm saying. I'm just saying, bro, like, it's not for me. It's not something I get into. It's not something for me. It's all good, bro. It's all love. And from now on, man, listen, it's all peace, love, happiness. All this stuff in the news, all this stuff in just the world in general, all the hate, all the anguish, all that stuff is just played out to me. And if you're feeling lonely in this world, hopefully you can listen to this podcast and not feel lonely anymore. Um, because you know this world is a hard place. It's a dark place. It's a lonely place. I figured it out. We all figured it out whenever we got older. So it's all peace, love, and happiness. I don't care what you are, who you are, color of your skin, your sexual orientation, your religion, who you are. It don't matter to me, man. It's all about peace, love, and happiness. In my opinion, we all one race, and that's the human race, and we just gotta live to li- learn to live life in this world together. We always got to see each other. We always got to be a part, of whatever we got going on. We're gonna be a part of people. All I can say is spread joy, spread love, spread happiness. That's what it's about. That's what I'm about. That's what I was taught growing up. My great grandmother, Granny Mert, she always told me it's all about peace, love, happiness, man. Find your happiness, find your nirvana, find that, and just go with it. That's what it's about, man. And no, growing up, I was an angry child. I don't know why. I was an angry adolescent. And I never discovered why. I don't know where that anger came from. I mean, I have ideas, whether it's the loss of my grandma. Um, I don't know, man. I always try to put on this persona as a kid, like, you as a man, as a boy, you can't be soft. And with that comes a lot of different controversies, a lot of different struggles you have to go through. And I'm not saying one struggle's worse than the other, but growing up as a man, growing up as a boy, growing up as XY chromosome, we go through our own struggles, right? Because if not, you get you show emotion, you're vulnerable. People take advantage of that. People take a kindness for weakness, and it's not. But what I can say is, man, you listen to this podcast and you down. You listen to this podcast, you're not going through the best times. If you listen to this podcast and life isn't what all of you expected it to be, I'm hoping this is a light in the shadows. This is a light at the end of the tunnel for you, to where you can listen and understand that you are not the only one that goes through things. You are not the only one that goes through difficult times, because I promise you don't, dog. I guarantee you, if everybody put their problems into a pot, we would all take our problems back. Just rope those things back in, throw out the fishing line, pick up a fish, and bring it in. It's all about the little things in this world, man. Peace and happiness, love, happiness, joy. And that's what I'm trying to find in this world. That's why I created this podcast, man. It's all about peace, love, and happiness. And I didn't realize that probably until the past year. It's not something you find easily. It's not easy either. Life isn't easy. But if you just keep pushing and find your happiness, find your love, find your joy, it'll come eventually, man. And maybe I'm coming from a place of privilege. Maybe I am. I do live a good life from where I'm at to where I was, mentally, physically, emotionally. I feel like I'm more emotionally sound now, and I'm able to voice my emotions, voice my vulnerabilities more, whole lot more than I was previously. And that's through therapy. That's through writing. That's through this podcast. That's through a lot of different things. It's not easy. We all gonna struggle with it, right? We all have our different struggles. But it's peace, love, and happiness, man. Peace, love, and happiness. That's what it is. That's what it does. That's who it is. And that's what I live my life by, man. I'm trying to find my nirvana, find my happiness, find my peace. And I can tell you right now, you'll never find that in somebody. You will find that within yourself. Within yourself. Happiness doesn't come from someone else. You have to find that inner happiness. So meditate, listen to music, listen to other people talk, go on a jog, go work out, eat healthy food. Just find whatever makes you you and be that person, man. Be that person. And I want to I want to give a big thanks and shout out to everybody who listens to my podcast day in, day out, week in, week out, month in, month out, year in, year out. I believe this is our 27th episode, man. 27. That's crazy. And we still rolling. Still got people listening. I get a lot of people asking me questions about podcasts, asking if they could join the podcast. It's all good stuff, man. And I want to thank y'all for joining another episode of the Jay Youngblood Experience. Like I said, if you clicked on my name, if you don't like what I say, it's your fault, not mine. Anything on this podcast is my opinion and my opinion only. If you don't like it, that's on you, dog. Peace, love, happiness. I love every single one of y'all. Thank y'all.